So the other day I was roaming the world of YouTube and came across this channel called Boy and Ben. And I watched this video, Don't Stay in School. And you can see the link down below. And basically in this video, he says, what you learn in school for the most part is nothing that you really take with yourself after school is over. And he's correct. And it's something that we always think about, something that is, why didn't we learn about mortgages? Why didn't we learn about, where money comes from? Why didn't we learn about stocks? Why didn't we learn about anything in school? Why didn't we learn about depressions that people have? Why didn't we learn about life? And I sat there and I was like, this guy is so right. And then it got me thinking about all the teachers that I've had in my life. And I've had some really good teachers. But I have one that stood out named Mr. Brown, who taught me and my class in 4th grade. Mr. Brown was this white guy, super white guy, who was actually part of an Apache tribe because he was engrossed in the Native American culture. Mr. Brown had a way to get to his kids. He taught us completely different than everybody else did. He would tell us straight up and bluntly how Native Americans were killed off. Just tell us straight up and bluntly what happened with slavery and all these other things that happened in our history. But he would sit there and tell to us like adults, because he thought that we should learn from a very young age what it was like to be here in America and what was the truth. And he also even taught us about suicide, which was really crazy if you think about it for a 4th grader to learn about suicide, because we are so, I guess, innocent at that point that we don't know anything really about any of this stuff. And he sat there and he taught us about this. And it changed the way I looked at life completely. And it's teachers like that that we need in our system. What sucked for him was that everybody from the school system did not like the way he taught, because he was just so unconventional. And he truly was so inspiring. He also pushed us to also teach adults. At this point, computers just started coming out, or I should say the computers started getting more popular. Personal computers, the internet started popping out, and of course us kids, we learned so quickly on these things. And he really pushed us to be like, look, not all adults know this. Learn this stuff. And he taught us all this stuff, and we became better than him. And eventually, the students in the class that were 4th graders started teaching adults that were 40, 50, 60 years old. And that's something that always blows my mind to this day, because I was sitting here teaching a class with adults, and I've always thought that all adults knew everything. And it really changed the perspective of how I looked at life. And I just want to say thank you, Mr. Brown. Because this video is basically saying what needs to be changed. And teachers like you, which I know there's several out there, that have a hard time doing what they do because other teachers are like, oh, you need to follow the curriculum, blah, blah, blah. It's awesome. So now, I have one of these. And all the teachings that you've taught us, I will pass along to this, so she could look at life either the same way I did or better. And I want to thank you, and she wants to thank you. I also want to thank the guy that made the song from the Boy and Ben channel, because I sat there and I watched it like 3 times. I was like, yeah, you're right. So subscribe, like, and comment. Bye. Say bye, Kyrie.
Bye.